Die beste koreanische Serie ist mein Mister, da könnt ihr mir erzählen, was ihr wollt. Das ist eine Serie, die geht so tief, die zerstört einen emotional. Es ist so eine intensive Serie. Ich habe selten so etwas Krasses gesehen. Ich habe sie zusammen mit meinem Mann geguckt, wir haben gelacht, wir haben geweint, wir waren wütend, wir waren sauer und haben geschrien und konnten es teilweise kaum aushalten, was wir da sehen. Da werden Missstände thematisiert. Es geht um Armut, es geht um Kredithaie, es geht um Büroleben, es geht um Beziehungen, um Familie. Es ist wirklich alles mit dabei. Der Hauptdarsteller Lee Sung-kyun lebt leider nicht mehr, hat sich letztes Jahr das Leben genommen, war groß in den Medien, weil es ja eine Hetzkampagne gegen ihn gab, wegen Drogenmissbrauch. Also auch nochmal richtig schlimm, wenn man das weiß. Ich finde, das war einer der grandiosesten Schauspieler, ehrlich, furchtbar. IU spielt mit, ja, ich kann sie wirklich nur jedem empfehlen, gerade wenn ihr sie nicht gesehen habt. Meiner Meinung nach ist sie nicht populär genug, sie hat nicht den Hype, den sie verdient. Sie ist auf Netflix available. Ja, schaut sie euch wirklich an, ihr werdet es nicht bereuen. Es ist die beste koreanische Serie für mich, auf jeden Fall. Nummer 1.
우리들의 이야기를 함께 나누는 스토리 코리아입니다. 2018년 방영된 나의 아저씨. 당시 16개 상을 휩쓸고 국내에서도 인생 드라마로 불리는 작품이죠. 이 드라마를 본 외국인들의 반응 역시 대단한데요. 앞서 보신 바와 같이 인생 최고의 드라마라는 극찬부터 이 드라마를 본 후로는 다른 드라마가 다 공허해 보인다는 의견까지. 역시 깊이 있는 작품은 시간이 지나도 그 가치가 바래지 않는 것 같습니다. 그럼 좋아요 부탁드리고요. 이어서 보실게요.
When it comes to K-dramas, guys, I hate that what people know it for is like these little cute romance, like blah blah blah. Sometimes acting's not great, you know, really handsome girl, handsome boy fall in love, all cringy, blah blah blah. But we don't know about these stuff, the liberationist, babe. Like this to me is what, like, forget. I don't even want to call it K-drama. I'm just gonna call it Korean like drama. I don't know what it is, but like these ones, like with like just the sad reality, people just getting through a sad life, like they do them little. I don't even know what it is, guys. These ones are where it's at, because this to me is real life. Like, it's just a bunch of people trying to make ends meet. It's just sad, trying to get along with their parents, trying to figure out how to do the whole marriage thing, trying to be a decent boyfriend that won't rob you. Like, this is what life is about, guys. To me, these shows, like, we need to see more of these. Like, I need people to review, like, and talk about these kind of shows. Like, flowers over boys, boys over flowers. Babes, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I loved it when I was like a little kid, but like now it's not making sense. It's not making sense. Once again, another one, my mister. This fella, amazing, amazing actor and everything. I watched him. Like, I know he's dead. Like, honestly, it's really, really sad because he is a great, great actor. Anything he kills, and I don't mean K-drama style actor. I'm talking actor. Anyway, once again, my mister, like just a bunch of poor people with a bunch of problems, debt, gambling, whatever, like marriage falling apart, cheating, yada yada yada, like just work, getting stuck in a job you don't even love. Like, this is what life is about. This is the life we're all living. No one's living like boys of flowers, flowers of boys, whatever the hell it's called. No one's living that life. Like, come on, like that's not like crash landing on you. We're not living that life, babes. Nobody is gonna land in North Korea. Like, it's not giving. Like, this to me is like 10 out of 10. If you haven't watched these kind of, this is real. Like, if you watch K-dramas and you're like, oh, I hate K-dramas because that, like, it's just like it's unrealistic and da da da, and it's all too cringy. You haven't discovered this side, babe. Come to this side. No, my point is, if you enjoyed, for example, Parasite, the movie, like the whole sad ambience of family life, poverty, you know, that side, you're gonna enjoy these kind of K-dramas, you know, because Parasite was a good movie, good content, like it wasn't cringy, love was at the picture. These kind of like Korean dramas hit that spot. Do you know what I mean? Bye bye.
Eu acabei de assistir um dorama que ganharia o Oscar. Mole, mole. Gente, esse dorama, disponível na Netflix, tem uma história incrível. Assim, ele foge totalmente dos clichês e ele é muito lindo. Só que ele é um pouco difícil de assistir. Não é um dorama fácil que você vai assistir com um sorriso no rosto e muita tranquilidade, não. Tem uma temática muito interessante, mas tem umas cenas muito pesadas, mas é muito legal e o final é muito lindo também. Então, o dorama é My Mister. Eu vou contar um pouquinho dele pra vocês. Nesse dorama nós temos uma mocinha mais jovem e um rapaz muito mais velho. Um homem, né? Muito mais velho do que ela, assim, sei lá, não sei, uns 25, 30 anos, não sei. E aí os dois com vidas despedaçadas, vidas complicadas, vidas difíceis, eles acabam trabalhando no mesmo lugar. E ela, assim, ela mora sozinha cuidando da avó, que é doente, e ela sofre muita coisa que eu não quero falar, vários tipos de violência. E ele já tem uma vida assim, a vida dele empacou de um jeito, assim, ele sofre muito, tipo, ele é casado, a mulher dele tá traindo ele. E os dois com essas vidas tão complicadas, ele tá numa inércia, ele não consegue sair do lugar, é muito complicado. E ela, nesse problema dela, os dois acabam se encontrando, eles vão servir de afeto, de apoio um pro outro. Então, gente, esquece o romance. Esse dorama vai muito além disso. O que eu mais gostei nesse dorama é que ele mostra assim, você pode mudar sua vida, tem uma luz no fim do túnel, sim. Só que raramente, dificilmente você vai conseguir chegar lá sozinho, você precisa de alguém. E eles se apoiam e eles dão apoio um pro outro. Gente, é muito linda a história. Então ele traz um pouco de luz pra vida dela e ela tira ele daquela inércia, ajuda ele a resolver os problemas, sair da onde ele tá. Então, além disso, ainda tem os irmãos dele também, que são outros homens também mais velhos, e ela entra no meio, assim, gente, é uma amizade muito bacana, muito legal. Eu acho que é muito interessante pra você assistir nesse dorama. Mas assim, como eu falei, não é pra quem gosta muito dos clichêzinhos e tal, que a gente ama, eu adoro também. É mais pra se você quiser achar uma coisa diferente mesmo. Então, se esse dorama fosse um filme, com certeza ele estaria concorrendo ao Oscar. Gente, ele ganhou tanto prêmio na Coreia, ganhou muito prêmio. Eu sei que ele foi indicado a mais de 20, ganhou uns 8 prêmios mais ou menos, muito prêmio mesmo. Então é um dorama incrível, eu indico My Mister.
Uno de los mejores dramas que vas a encontrar en Netflix es la serie Mi Señor. Lee Ji-an es una mujer calculadora, fría e indiferente, pero que tiene una inteligencia y una astucia impresionante. Ha vivido un infierno en toda su vida, sin embargo, ella está dispuesta a hacer lo que sea con tal de sobrevivir. Así que ha sido contratada por este hombre para destruir la vida laboral de Park Dong-hoon. Así que ella debe acercarse a este hombre para poder conocer sus debilidades, pero a medida que lo va conociendo se da cuenta que es un hombre con muchísimo honor y ella encuentra que es la primera persona en la vida que la trata con respeto y la primera persona que es realmente amable con ella. Así que a medida que ella va acercándosele para poder conocer sus debilidades, ella no entiende por qué un hombre que tiene una familia que lo ama, unos amigos que lo adoran, tiene un buen trabajo, tiene un buen salario y sin embargo él parece más miserable que ella. Esta producción es impecable, de los mejores guiones que tú puedas encontrar dentro de los dramas. Tienen una facilidad para que con miradas, con silencios te pueden transmitir te pueden transmitir los sentimientos, los pensamientos, las ideas que está teniendo cada personaje en cada momento. La banda sonora es impresionante. Este drama recibió muchísimos reconocimientos. Ganó en las categorías de mejor guión, mejor actor, mejor actriz en una miniserie, premio a la gran excelencia, mejor cineasta. Es decir, vale la pena totalmente verlo. Y esta idea de la intriga empresarial pasa a un segundo plano para pasarte y para intentar darte un mensaje sobre la vida y sobre tantas cosas que de verdad vale totalmente la pena verse.
You see, you Korean drama lovers. Oh, you've been gatekeeping some of the best rated shows I've seen, bro. You losers. Why you been hiding it from the rest of us? Huh? See that Korean pen? That Korean writing is different to the Western world. I'll tell you right now. You lot recycle the same shit over and over again, bro. Every day, cartel shows with drugs and shit. Who cares about that? You want to feel something for once. That's where this shit comes in. My mister, I am 5 episodes in, but anyone that's currently watching it, so I have to come on here and talk about it because it is so good. Where do I even start? The writing, like I said, unbelievable. Character development, the character building, beautiful. The soundtrack, unbelievable as well. And it just feels so realistic, bro. Everything about it, it just seems like you've either seen it happen to someone or you've gone through it. It literally just feels like it's so realistic. I don't know what it is about it. See the two main characters behind me? I can't stand them both for two very different reasons. You see this guy? I'm trying to find an English word that fits him perfectly, but I can't. I have to say in Somali, bro, he is the definition of a naas. And for you guys that don't understand Somali, that means stupid. but it sounds better in Somali, bro. It's way more fitting. All that saying about how nice guys finish last, he's that, bro. Talking about him when they say that line. Every day he's just nice to everybody out there. He's not getting him anywhere, bro, because he keeps getting trampled on by every single person in his life. We'll say, though, there's a part of you that feels bad for him, but at the same time, he's just so frustrated. Because the guy is just way too good for his own good. I'll be so real, but one thing I do love is the brother dynamics, bro. I love it. The guy with the long hair, currently on episode 5, there's a previous actress that he used to work with that just came back. And she's over the moon that this guy's life is falling apart. She's seen him as a cleaner and she's gassed. Like, she's giggling in his face. After she told us why, I hear it, bro. I'm on her side. Little demon. The Somali word I want to use on her is qomayo. Oh my god, that's a Farid qomayo. First couple episodes, it made sense, bro. I was on her side. Survival of the fittest. She's gone through so much. She's taking care of her grandmother. What she's gone through in the past, what she's currently going through. That guy beating on her, demanding money from her. Brother's not helping. She's working 2 jobs. She's taking leftover from a second job while also eating coffee sachets, which is weird as hell. Nonetheless, you feel bad for her, bro. You're like, yo, she's going through it, bro. And she lives in a ghetto. She's down bad. Yeah? Everything she do, she makes sense. Even when she stole the money from him, it made perfect sense. It was a necessity because that guy was threatening to hit her grandmother. I slowly just started turning on her, but when she started trying to get this guy fired, I was like, wait, I know you're down bad, but so is he. And on top of that, he's been nothing but nice to you, and this is how you're repaying him. I completely turned on her when she literally started helping the guy that this guy's wife is cheating on him with. I could not believe my eyes. And I know you need the money, brother, but there's different ways to go about it. You just went too far left for me. Speaking of his wife, actually, I don't even hate you that much compared to her, bro. His wife is the biggest bitch in the world. What pisses me off the most is he's told her that he hates the other guy, bro. That guy has this superiority complex about him, bro, where he feels like people are beneath him. And all of a sudden, he started being nice to him, bro. And this guy clocked. That's the one thing I rate about him. He clocked that he was being overly nice to him for no reason. So there must be something wrong. The fact that he's told his wife about how much he hates the other guy, and she's out here in bed with the other guy, belittling him. Oh my god, someone needs to beat her ass. Episode 5, she just started giving him hints that his wife might be cheating, but it's not good enough for me, bro. You need to expose her fully, bro. I need everything out in the open. Hopefully by next episode. Oh my god. They're just both so frustrating, but I love it so much. Yeah, I also forgot the phone tapping. That completely made me give up on her, bro, because she knows every little detail about this guy and how down bad he is, and yet she's going through with everything, bro. What is wrong with her, bro? You sick.
ซีรีส์เกาหลีแต่ดูได้9 EP เองนะ My Mister My Mister ปะคุณลุงใช่ไหมคุณลุงของฉันความจริงซีรีส์เรื่องเนี้ยมันออกมานานหลายปีแล้วแหละแต่ว่าแบบอ่านรีวิวอะไรอย่างเงี้ยไงแล้วแบบเฮ้ยทุกคนบอกว่ามันตับพังนะเว้ยมันเศร้านะเว้ยก็เลยยังไม่อยากดูไม่ชอบซีรีส์แนวตับพังเท่าไหร่แต่ทนรีวิวไม่ไหวก็เลยดูทีเนี้ยติดเศร้าก็เศร้าละกูจะสงสารชีวิตใครคนดีระหว่างนางเอกกับพระเอกมีความเศร้าที่แบบเศร้าเยี่ยมันจะมีชีวิตใครที่แบบเศร้าได้ขนาดนี้วะอีกคนนึงก็แบบเศร้ามาตั้งแต่เด็กจนถึงตอนนี้อีกคนนึงก็เป็นเก็บกดอยู่ในใจทำเพื่อภาระหน้าที่ทำเพื่อครอบครัวมันบ่งบอกสภาพชีวิตยุคปัจจุบันได้ดีมากเลยนะเว้ยไม่ว่าจะเป็นแบบยุคทำงานสถานที่ทำงานเพื่อนร่วมงานหรือแม้แต่ครอบครัวแต่ชอบมากเลยนะแบบหิวใจมากอี3 พี่น้องนั่น3 พี่น้องที่บอกว่าขยะแขยงเนาะในเรื่อง3 พี่น้องเป็นพิงซวยเลยอีพี่ใหญ่ตกงานอีพี่รองก็ยังดีเป็นหัวหน้าทำงานบริษัทใหญ่อีคนสุดท้ายอีผู้กำกับก็อินดี้เกินแต่ก็รักกันเป็นครอบครัวที่น่ารักเป็นพี่น้องที่รักกันแม้จะทะเลาะกันบ้างไม่ลงรอยกันบ้างแต่แบบนี่มันดีอะมันอบอุ่นนะทุกคนทำไมกูต้องมาร้องไห้หนักขนาดนี้วะเฮ้ยมันดีจริงๆแนะนำให้ไปดูนะคะ My Mister หรือว่า My Mister อะไรสักอย่างเนี่ยกูออกเสียงผิดไม่แน่ใจแ แต่แนะนำให้ดูเพราะว่าเรื่องเนี่ยมันดีแล้วมันการันตีรางวัลแบบมากเดี๋ยวจะขออนุญาตไปดูต่อก่อนว่าตอนจบมันจะเป็นยังไงนะคะแต่ว่าเศร้าแสดงดีทุกคนเนี่ยซีรีส์เกาหลี
Okay, so if you've been watching any Korean drama at all last year, then you may have seen something pop up in your feed called My Mister. There's also a picture of it when this character, basically she's got her headphones in and she just stares into the camera. So if you've seen that and you thought, well, what is this? I'm a little bit intrigued, but I'm not sure, so should I watch it or not? Is it worth it? I'm here to answer that question emphatically as a yes, you should watch it ASAP. This show is now my favorite show of all time. I've watched it 3 to 4 times now, the whole thing, over the last 9 months. It's that good. The main problem with the show is once you've watched it, the whole thing, you can't really go to watch other shows because everything seems so kind of empty and meaningless when you look at some other dramas. But let's give you the basics first. This drama came out in 2018 in Korea. It won the Baksan Arts Award for Best Drama. I think they won individual awards as well for their acting. This drama stars IU and Lee Sung-kyun. Lee Sung-kyun from Parasite, IU from dramas like Hotel de Luna, for example. She's also a famous singer. I'll explain a little bit what to expect and what's actually going on without giving you the whole story, right? You've got Lee Ji-an, IU's character, who basically is 21 years old and she has inherited a lot of debt from her mother, and she's also caring for her grandmother who's deaf and can't move very much, so she really needs a carer. But basically she's had a really tough life so far, and it's hardened her and it's kind of turned her into a sort of almost like a petty criminal. She does anything to survive and doesn't really give a shit. She works at this structural engineering company where as a temp worker, where he is a structural engineer and he's quite respected, quite a straight up guy. People like him. He's trying his best to keep it together and do a good job for everybody, for his family, for his wife, for his company. But deep inside, he's basically depressed and really on the verge of almost suicidal, really, when you think about it, with some of the things that come out in the drama. Because she's all about survival and making money, she gets herself involved in this plot to get 2 people out of the company. That's the little backstory, and one of them is him. And so in the process of being set up to somehow get this guy fired, she gets entangled with him. She even ends up bugging his phone, and in that process they start to bond against all the odds, and they start to realize that they have so much in common, and they start to develop a sort of a really deeper bond step by step that is quite marvelous to see when you're watching the drama. This never gets overtly romantic, however, in my view, love develops, but it doesn't get expressed. I mean, it gets expressed, but not like in actual, it's not a romance drama, let's say it like that, okay? So if you're thinking, oh, this is one of those cliched stories of like relatively young girl and older guy and like somehow he's saving her or something, it's not really like that. In a way, they're saving each other, and that's what's so great about this drama. There are other characters like his 2 brothers who are middle-aged guys who feel like failures, like they all do really. Everybody's trying to change their lives for the better, and everybody's struggling. But the great thing about this drama is everybody in this drama, really, all the main characters, find a way to get more real with themselves and find a way to heal themselves with the help of the others in this drama. This drama is a lot about healing and how we affect each other, how we have a real impact on other people. It makes you want to be a better person, to be quite honest, and it made me question myself a lot, because despite some of the challenges that, for example, these 2 characters have, they develop such a strong sense for doing the right thing throughout this drama that you just admire them. You know, no matter what mistakes they make, you just root for them massively. You never feel manipulated either by the director, for example. The director, by the way, is Kim Won-seok, who also did Misang and Signal, which are great shows as well. And the writer is Park Hae-young, and I have to say this is the best screenplay I've ever heard acted out. It must have been a dream to be in this for the actors, because frankly the screenplay is incredible. Like, everything fits together. Some of the things that they say to each other, it's just real and at the same time deep and at the same time poignant. And so this is on another level for me of any drama, TV drama I've ever seen. This reminds me of a couple of movies, and I wanted to give you a few references so you get an idea of what this is like. Lives of Others, the German movie, is an obvious reference because of the central device of bugging someone's phone and getting drawn into their life and developing an empathy even though you're not supposed to. It also reminds me of my favorite director, Krzysztof Kieslowski, who made films like Three Colors Blue, Red and White, Double Life of Veronique, and some of the Decalogue, for example. He's a Polish director who I love a lot. There are also some scenes when they sit in the cafes opposite each other and talk to each other, and so much happens in such subtle ways that remind me of In the Mood for Love, Wong Kar-wai, the movie, which I love as well, which is a great movie. That general melancholic longing for someone that's really not expressed, and that general sense of melancholy, like In the Mood for Love, also is a real connector for me. And I don't know whether the director was influenced by any of this. Shoplifters, the Japanese film by Hirokazu Korida, is also a reference in my head. It also came out in 2018. Great movie as well. And so there are themes of social differences, a bit like in Parasite actually. There are themes of what it means to have friends, how we can heal each other, how we support each other, what it means to have a family, what it means to live an honorable life, a good life, what it means to feel fulfilled at the end of your life. Lots of deep topics. I don't want to frighten you either, because the whole crazy thing about this is that this is an extremely compelling TV drama at the same time as being a sort of almost like an artistic piece of art that questions your existence, you know. The one worry I have with people sometimes, if you watch the first episode and you've just come from some overblown romantic drama or something, and you think, oh, what is this about? This all seems a bit like quiet and like a slightly strange office drama. Don't think of this, that this is going to carry on like that. It's just set up in such a way that the drama gets kicked off by the activities in their workplace. But the real drama is happening outside of work very often, in the evenings, when they walk home, when they think of each other, and you know, all of that. The other thing that tells me that this is amazing is that when you watch it again, it gets better. It just becomes something that you want to immerse yourself in again and again. But it's ultimately uplifting. Don't think that this is like a sob story or something. It is just really moving because it is so full of meaning. And the writer, I mean, the actors, the director, the soundtrack. This is the kind of project, you know, I would give a finger to be a part of as an actor myself. But anyway.
해외 시청자들의 다양한 리뷰를 함께 들어봤는데요. 시간과 언어를 넘어 나의 아저씨가 전하는 깊은 울림이 여전히 전 세계에 닿고 있다는 걸 다시 한번 느꼈습니다. 이선균 배우님에 대한 그리움도 여전하고요. 여러분도 이 드라마에 대한 감상이 있으시면 댓글로 나눠주세요. 구독과 좋아요도 잊지 마시고요. 우리들의 이야기를 함께 나누는 스토리 코리아였습니다. 다음 영상에서 또 만나요.
노래가 퍼져간다. 바람 따라 흘러가 닿을 수 있게 나의 소원은 저 별빛 속에 달빛이 흐르는 강물 따라 걸어 차가운 바람이 내 볼을 스쳐가 속삭이는 소리 귀를 간지럽혀